Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have been anywhere, but you went to my channel. For that, I am extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do a Taurus love prediction for June 6th through June 12th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading, please give me a subscription or a like. I would be most humbled, honored, and I'm always very grateful if you decide to do that. Thank you so much in advance. Let's see what's going on with my stubborn, kind, sweet, loving Taurus. Show me what's going on with my loving Taurus. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on with my stubborn, loving, sweet, kind Taurus. Let's see, Taurus, what you got going on? Oh, your cards want to talk. Let's see what you got going on. Let's see. The Hierophant, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, somebody wants to marry you, Taurus, and this is you showing up in your reading, that Hierophant. But the Hierophant card represents Taurus, but somebody wants to marry you. But guess what? You're not down for it. I'm just gonna tell you. They want to marry you. I mean, seriously. And this person usually gets what they want. And they don't understand why you don't want to marry them. It's not that you don't want to marry them, but you need them to change their ways, because with this Emperor card here, this can be an Aries person as well, but it's someone that wants to control. Always wants to control you. Want you to be submissive to them. Want you to no. That can't happen. This can't happen. This fire and this earth here together, someone's going to have to understand that you cannot control people. And this Emperor is too controlling. That's just too doggone controlling, and that's why you're saying no to their marriage. Now, what's interesting is that that Queen of Swords is in the middle of that reading. You're telling them, you know, the Queen of Swords is considered your itch card. You know, put the B in front of it. She just is what she is. That energy, Queen of Swords, you don't have to guess the Queen of Swords. She's very direct, sometimes too direct. But you have been, because this is in the middle of your read, you have been very direct with this person about their ways. You've told them, I will not marry you because you're toxic. You want to control. That won't work in a marriage. There has to be some type of you got to let loose. You can't control everything. It's not for you to control everything, and I won't let you. So we can't get married until we get that portion of you right. And here's the Seven of Wands, and it's like you got to defend yourself over and over and over again. You have to tell them why, because it's almost like, you know how some people are just, and I'm gonna say it might be too arrogant, and they just don't quite get it. That's how I see this person. They just don't quite get it. They don't understand, because they think that they bring so much to the table, and they probably do. I'm not saying they don't. They bring a lot to the table, but yet there's that one thing. They feel like they can control you, and that control is not going to work for my Taurus. So here you are defending yourself. And you know, that Six of Pentacles that's on the end of this reading is all about a balance, because you are defending yourself. You are telling them, no. The Queen of Swords, you know, you can the Emperor may become the Queen of Swords a itch, but she is what she is. That energy is what they are, because it's no nonsense with her. She's telling you no, you know, and it just won't work like that if you are an Aries, because you know how Aries are. Don't give me a thumbs down. It just is what it is. But what I'm saying is that you are trying to control something that you cannot control, and this Queen of Swords here, this energy, this very biting, very to directed to the point energy, she's told you no. And then here you have, like I said, you have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is here. Defending. You have to keep defending, keep telling them, because somehow They don't get it. But you have the Six of Pentacles in the middle of the reading. What the Six of Pentacles is that you want a relationship that is a give and take. You want a relationship that is giving. You want a relationship where there's balance. You want a relationship that it's not one person taking over the other person, that there's a balance there. There's love, but there's balance there. There's generosity there, and kindness and goodness. There's a mixture. It's a give and a take. It's a very kind, generous, loving relationship, not one that wants to control. They cannot control. If this is your reading, I would suggest that you sit back and let me clarify these cards, because I want to see what the spirit guides are going to tell you about this particular person. And if you are going to, if they're going to, because you can change, you can tweak yourself. So let's see what's going to happen. If this is your read, sit back, give me 3 to 5 minutes, and let me show you what the spirit guides want you to know about this relationship. Why is this Hierophant here? Show me. Why is the Hierophant here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Hierophant here? Show me why the Hierophant is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Hierophant here? You have that Nine of Swords. So this Nine of Swords, like I told you, this person stresses you out. This person makes you have bad dreams, nightmares sometimes. This person, you can't marry them until they get it together. This person, you can't sleep sometimes. It's just like, they cause you to have butterflies in your stomach, and not in a good way. Excuse me. This person is just, they just don't get it. You can't think correctly. They cause you just to be all confused because they always want to control. This is a controlling person, and you just can't have it. So let's see, why is the Emperor here? Show me why the Emperor card is here. Show me why the Emperor is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Emperor here? Three of Wands. The Emperor wants looking into the future. They want to marry you. They're taking actionable steps, and they're really trying to look into the future with you. They're trying to do whatever it takes to get you. They're trying to do whatever it takes to get you. But it won't be easy. So let's see why this Queen of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Queen of Swords here for my Taurus? Show me. Eight of Wands. I told you. Thank you, spirit guys. This Queen of Swords is telling you exactly what you need to do, Emperor. Whatever you need to do if you want to get this person to marry you. The Queen of Swords is my no-nonsense itch. I love that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords doesn't give a flip. In other words, she cares about herself. She can be sometimes self-serving, but she cares about herself, and she knows what she wants. She's told you this, Eight of Wands. Listen to what she's saying. You must listen, because you're not listening. You're not listening. You got to listen to get to, if you want to get this person's hand in marriage. Eight of Wands is having spirited conversation about this too. Debates, discussions, a lot of talk about this marriage opportunity. So let's see why the Seven of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Page of Swords. Yep, all about communication. You're telling them, and this reading just is straight out. It's very to the point. Seven of Wands, you're defending yourself, but you're telling them. Page of Swords is all type of communication. You're letting them know. You've already told. Eight of Wands, you want them to get it, to understand. You are the Page of Swords is an energy of communicating through all measures, all Facebook, Instagram, voicemail, text messages, whatever, emails, whatever. You are communicating with them, and you're letting them know. You're defending yourself, but you're letting them know through communication. You are not shutting down. You're not shutting down. You're letting them know what it's going to take to get you, and why you won't marry them right now. So let's see why this Six of Pentacles is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Show me. Well, it's hope for this. That Star card, one of the best cards. I love the Star card because that means great hope. You love this person, and you're hoping that they can not be so controlling so that you can marry them. You know the kind of relationship you want. This can be an Aquarius person possibly too. That's just what's on the board. Can be anybody. This is a general read, but these are the different zodiac signs that are on the board. The Hierophant is you, as a Taurus. But this Hierophant, someone's asked for your hand in marriage, but you won't do it. And now the Nine of Swords, you're having bad dreams. You just can't think. You can't eat. You just can't get it together because you didn't want to hurt them, but they're too controlling with this Emperor. Can be an Aries person, and this Emperor, they're looking toward the future, but you're also looking toward the future too, because you're saying, I don't see myself being with someone that's trying to control me, that wants to control me. You cannot control me. Here you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is that energy of, I don't give a flip. You need to understand what it's going to take to get me and to keep me. That Queen of Swords, she's a no nonsense, no BS, straight to the point. That's what that Queen of Swords does. And the Queen of Swords with this Eight of Wands means there's communication going back and forth, back and forth. This read is about communicating back and forth. You've not stopped communicating. That's why there's still hope for this. There's Seven of Wands here too. There's a Seven of Wands here. And let me say, they love you dearly, Taurus. That's why they want to control you. They love you. That's their way of showing love, but you've got to show them that's not your way of accepting it. So here's the Seven of Wands. You're being defensive. You're letting them know this is not the way we're going to get married. You got to change your ways. You got to let me be. You got to let me breathe. You can't do that. And sometimes people just need to hear that. And they need to hear it over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what you're doing with that Page of Swords. You're being very forthright. You're letting them know all which ways that you can. Instagram, Facebook, whatever, TikTok, whatever you're using, you're letting them know everything. You're letting them know the only way with this Queen of Swords and with this Page of Swords, it's all about communication. Eight of Wands, all of this is communication. The only way we're going to get together, that I would ever marry you, is that you would have to change your controlling ways. Then you have the Six of Pentacles, which means you want a balanced relationship. And that's what you want, and you're telling that with that Queen of Swords. You want a very balanced relationship. You want a relationship that is balanced, that is a give and take. Not someone that just wants to take all the time and doesn't want you to be your own self. And then you have that Star card, which can be an Aquarius person, but it means hope. It means great hope. And the Star card, you see how the lady is looking, the young girl is looking up. She's asking the universe, because this is someone you love as well, and they love you too, but they just got to get it together. The control will not work. Let's see what my angel oracles have to say to you. My African queens have to say to you. What do they have to say? Queen Mayat, giving and receiving. That is exactly what you want. You want someone that gives and receives. Not someone that you're always, that wants to be on top of you, doesn't want to have an equal relationship. That's what you want, and that's what you're asking the universe for with this Star card. That's what I have for you for your love prediction reading, Taurus.